This is a Nintendo Switch, and in 2023, a lot of games were released for it. And a lot of good games. Today, I've decided to grab every single Nintendo Switch title released this year and to rank them. So we're gonna be checking them out by date of release, and I'll just update my ranking as we go. Sounds good? Let's go. The first game we're gonna be checking out is Fire Emblem Engage. I think I have to start off by telling you guys that I'm not a hardcore fan of the Fire Emblem franchise. Like, I played Path of Radiance on GameCube and then sold it to GameStop for $10 in store credit. It's now worth more than $200. I also enjoyed Fire Emblem Awakening for 3DS, but I actually never finished it, which is why I decided to buy and finish Fire Emblem Engage from start to end, and I have to admit, it was pretty good. It's hard to take the protagonist seriously at first, because their hair looks like freaking toothpaste, but once you get past this, get ready for some action goodness. This game's story features all sorts of crazy plot twists and will keep you on edge, well, at least for the first 30 hours. I have to admit that I kinda got bored near the end and I skipped a bunch of dialogue to actually get to the gameplay faster, but that's because it is just so fun. Choosing your team, placing them where they need to be, and then carefully planning your every move is very addictive. There's not much filler here, it's classic Fire Emblem goodness. And if you like these types of games, Fire Emblem Engage will definitely keep you engaged. As it's the first game we've checked out today, it's my number one so far, GG. Ever since Metroid Prime 4 was announced at E3 2017, there have been rumors about the original trilogy being remastered for the Switch. Countless rumors, years after years. But 2023 was the year when it happened! During a Nintendo Direct presentation on February 8th, the bomb was dropped. Metroid Prime Remastered is coming out the same day! Oh my gosh, I was really excited about this. Can we get some footage, please? Yo! Metroid Prime! Let's freaking go, dude! Holy Indeed! This game is a GameCube classic, and it's just so damn good! Playing the game was actually pretty enjoyable, but I have to admit that I did get lost quite a lot and needed the help of my friends on Discord at some points, as I really had no clue where I was supposed to go. The thing is, being annoyed is part of the Metroid experience, as the more you backtrack and explore the world, the more you understand every mechanic and improve. There's a crap ton of collectibles and upgrades to find as you explore the planet, and I have to admit that this game got me excited for Metroid Prime 4 when it releases on the Switch 3 in 2035. I did enjoy this game more than Fire Emblem Engage, so it steals the number one spot. Let's be honest, Kirby fans eat good every single year. I really enjoyed Kirby and the Forgotten Land last year because it was in 3D and that was cool, so when Nintendo announced a deluxe version of Kirby's Return to Dreamland for Wii, I was a bit less excited. I mean, Kirby Star Allies was just alright. It just didn't do it for me, and I was afraid Return to Dreamland would feel like this, but oh boy was I wrong! First off, this game looks absolutely stunning on the Nintendo Switch, and even though I had played this a long time ago on the Wii, I didn't remember a single thing about it, so it felt like a brand new Kirby game to me. The new art style is gorgeous, the gameplay is solid, and you can play with all of your friends, as long as they're on the couch with you. One of the coolest things though is a brand new mode that's unlocked after you beat the story, Magolor's Epilogue. This new game mode is a short adventure featuring Magolor on a path to recover his magic powers. You have to collect some spheres in order to power up the character, and this mode even features exclusive bosses. I had so much fun with this game that I did a whole challenge video on it, so go check it out. This game also features a new minigame mode where you can play against friends or AI and unlock cool face masks. It's pretty addictive. So yeah, once more, the ranking will be updated and Kirby will move to number 1, as it was my favorite game so far. Next up, we have a game that was developed by a third-party studio, but it was published by Nintendo and released exclusively on the Nintendo Switch, so I guess it counts. Bayonetta Origins, Sera and the Lost Demon is not just another entry in the Bayonetta franchise. This spin-off is completely different and instead focuses on exploration and puzzle solving. You control the witch Sera and the Lost Demon Cheshire, as they both have to work together in order to get out of this dark forest. The gameplay is interesting, as your left control stick controls Sera and the right one controls Cheshire, which takes a little bit of time getting used to, but once your brain clicks, it becomes natural and becomes pretty intuitive too. There are some fights against enemies, and they're actually pretty cool. And the world in itself is just batshit crazy. Nothing can prepare you for what you're gonna see in this game, so trust me, you don't want to sleep on it. As good as it was, I feel like I still enjoyed Kirby more, so I'm going to place it at number 2. Next up, we have a game that was believed to be long lost. Advance Wars 1+2 Reboot Camp. It was first shown in 2021 and was planned to release that year, before getting delayed to 2022 and then just vanishing because of the Russian invasion of Ukraine. Yeah, I guess the timing just wasn't right. But now the game is out, and let me tell you that it's actually pretty fun. It reminds me a lot of Fire Emblem, as it's a tactical turn-based game where you control your tanks and units on the map and move them around to destroy the enemies. While Fire Emblem is more focused on choosing your heroes, this one allows you to control and buy units, tanks, helicopters, planes, you name it! This version of Advance Wars includes the first 2 games, because yeah, I guess I should have mentioned it earlier, but this is a remake of a Game Boy Advance game. I had never played these as a kid, so I'm glad to play them now, on the big screen. This game is perfect for short play sessions, as it's mission based, but it's just so addictive that you might spend a long time with it. I have enjoyed Advance Wars more than Fire Emblem Engage, but a bit less than Metroid, so let's move it to number 4. Let's be real, this was one of the most anticipated game of all time. The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom is literally Breath of the Wild on steroids. It features like 5 times more content and improves on every single aspect. All of the new abilities allow you to solve every puzzle your way. You can build vehicles, planes, boats, you can explore the sky, you get to explore the depths, which completely blew me away, as this part of the game was never ever shown in any trailer or gameplay footage before the game came out. The temples are insanely good, the shrines are super fun, and there's like 150 of them. Even though it reuses the map from Breath of the Wild, most places and environments have drastically changed, meaning that it actually feels like a brand new world. I spent a lot of time on my couch when this game came out. Like, a lot. I could start playing early in the morning up until very late at night. I was completely addicted to it, and for good reasons. It's super fun! I like everything about this game, except one thing. Come closer, I'll tell you. There is no DLC planned for it. Why? Just give me more! I'm addicted! Please, Nintendo, give me more! Obviously, you've heard me. I love this game, and it takes the number 1 spot quite easily. We knew Nintendo was working on a sequel to Pikmin 3 for quite a while, but in September 2022, when Nintendo officially announced Pikmin 4, I was super hyped. On June 21st, during a Nintendo Direct, more gameplay was shown, and that made me want to replay the first 3 games before playing the 4th, and then the news dropped. Pikmin 1 and Pikmin 2 were being re-released on the Switch now! Man, I love when Nintendo does that. To be fair, Pikmin 1 Plus 2 on Switch is exactly the same game, with a few tweaks here and there. It didn't receive the whole remastered treatment like Metroid Prime, but it's okay, the game still holds strong to this day. I had never beaten Pikmin 2 in my life, so it was finally my time to do so. And let me tell you that I'll never do that ever again. Some of these caves are just insanely difficult and infuriating. Pikmin 1, on the other hand, can be beaten in a single sitting, but you'll want to beat it over and over again to improve your personal best. This game was pretty neat, so I think I'm going to place it at number 4. Sorry, Metroid. Okay, how can I talk about this next game? Respectfully. Everybody Want to Switch was not shown in any Nintendo Direct. It was barely advertised and was quietly released for $30 a couple weeks before Pikmin 4. It's a game about using your phone to do things like bingo or hip bump or doing squats. It's like Jackbox Party games, but not really fun. You know what? I don't think I can respect this game. Like, at all. Yup. I still can't believe I'm holding this game in my hand right now. It exists! Pikmin 4 has been in development limbo for so many years. In 2015, Shigeru Miyamoto said in an interview that Pikmin 4 was very close to completion. Sure, man, sure. But yeah, 2023 was the year of Pikmin. This fourth game is by far my favorite one in the franchise. It managed to improve everything while staying true to the franchise. The world is bigger than ever, and now the camera is behind you instead of above you, allowing you to see more of that big, beautiful planet. The cave system from Pikmin 2 is back, and exploring those is so fun! There's also a new Pikmin type, the Ice Pikmin, which allows you to freeze water to cross it. There's this dog thing animal that allows you to jump, swim, and reach new areas. And there's a new nighttime mode where you have to protect the glow Pikmin nests by defeating big bad enemies. Dandori battles are pretty sick too, although not as fun as bingo battles in my opinion. And you can play a game mode as Captain Olimar, where you have 15 days to recover your 30 missing ship parts, which is a nod to the original Pikmin. All in all, this game is fantastic. It is a classic, and it's gonna be a game that I'm gonna be replaying quite a lot. It is just that good. I love Pikmin 4, and it's really good, but still, Zelda's my number 1. So there you go, number 2 for you, Pikmin. Nintendo announcing games during a Nintendo Direct and then releasing them right after the presentation has been a recurring theme in 2023. And this next one, F-Zero 99, is exactly that. This digital-only game was released in September, right after the presentation, and basically, it's F-Zero for the Super Nintendo, but now you play against 98 other players. Let me tell you, it gets crazy real quick, and getting a number 1 victory royale ain't easy. I think I only managed to get 2 during my gameplay, but to be honest, even losing is fun in this game. The new gameplay mechanics are actually pretty fun, and the game has been receiving constant updates months after months. Plus, it's free if you're registered to Nintendo Switch Online, so it is definitely worth checking it out. The thing is, it is not a life-changing game for me. Like, it's good, but it's not wow. You feel me? Meaning, I'm going to put it at number 8. Not gonna lie, I wasn't a fan of Detective Pikachu on the 3DS, so the sequel for the Switch wasn't very high on my list of games I wanted to play, meaning that I barely played this one. From what I've experienced, the game is very simple and features way too many dialogues. These guys never shut up, and mashing A isn't really that fun. Yeah, I don't know, man, I just didn't feel this one at all, and it looks like a freaking GameCube game too! I mean, come on, I know Pokemon games are not expected to look very good, but this is just... ugh. I can say that this game is at least better than Everybody Want to Switch. It's not much, but it's that. Finally, a new 2D Mario game that isn't new. Get it? I had nothing against the new Super Mario franchise, but I was pretty happy to see that Wonder would break the mold and go for something different. All of the levels from this game features Wonder flowers, and these things will change either you or the level, turning you into a balloon or making the pipes go crazy. This game is one hell of a trip, but it's fun from beginning to end. It also introduced the badges, which can be equipped to give you new abilities, like being able to glide with your hat or run super fast. It's still multiplayer, so you can play with all your friends, and with the character selection, everybody will be happy. Mario, Luigi, Peach, Daisy, Nabbit, Toad, Yoshi, everyone is here! I've already beaten this game multiple times, and I still have the urge to go play it. It is just that good. The thing is, I still think that Zelda was better, and I actually played it more. So Mario Wonder is our new number 2. Considering we got WarioWare Get It Together 2 years ago, I wasn't expecting Nintendo to release another one. But here we are, WarioWare Move It. And I'm going to be honest, I think I like this one better. It's way more faithful to what WarioWare is supposed to be. If you enjoyed WarioWare's smooth moves on the Wii, well, you'll be happy to know that this game is pretty much exactly the same. The game will teach you different forms and ways of holding your Joy-Cons to do all sorts of crazy moves in some very fast micro games. You'll look silly, kinda dumb, but you'll have a lot of fun playing this. And I have to admit, this game is the first Joy-Con only game that forced me to put the straps on. At first, I just ignored this, but soon I realized that some micro games actually want you to drop the Joy-Con down, and without the strap, well, you'll just break them. I can't believe Nintendo got me to wear the stupid straps. Good job, Nintendo. Good job. Sadly, this game is very short-lived. Like, you'll probably play it for a night with your friends, and then we'll be done with it forever, which kinda sucks. And for that reason, I will place it at number 11. Wow, I just cannot believe this game is a thing. Like, I played the original so many times. It was developed by Squaresoft and Nintendo, and co-developed titles like these have a history of not being re-released or remade. And since it also wasn't available on Nintendo Switch Online, I truly didn't believe a remake was in the works. But it was, and it's now out. Super Mario RPG is back, baby! This version is gorgeous, and it is so faithful to the original. Every little funny detail is here, and the new mechanics make the game even better. I'm not gonna lie, this is an easy game, and it's very short, so I beat it way too fast. But Super Mario RPG is one of these games you can go back to anytime and still enjoy. The core gameplay is just so well made and so fun that replaying it just makes you happy again. Seriously, don't sleep on this game. It's worth playing and will help you wait for next year's Paper Mario remake. The game was super fun, but a bit too short, so you know what, I'm placing it at number 5 next to Kirby. And there you have it, my final ranking for all first-party Nintendo titles released in 2023. The winner is Zelda, followed by Mario, Pikmin, and Kirby. Super Mario RPG is up, followed by Sera and the L Demon, Pikmin 1 and 2, Metroid Prime Remastered, and Advance Wars 1 and 2. F-Zero 99, Fire Emblem, Wario, and Pikachu are following, and last and least is Everybody Want to Switch. This game is garbage, trust me, just don't play it, okay? So, what do you think of the list? Do you agree? Do you disagree? Let me know in the comment section down below. And as for me, I'll see you in the next one. Bye!